How to play Bunny Kingdom. 2 to 4 players, playtime 45 minutes. In Bunny Kingdom, you play as bunny lords conquering a new world on behalf of the Bunny King. The game plays over 4 rounds while players draft cards to claim territories, construct cities, farms, and other buildings, and complete secret missions to collect golden carrots. The player with the most golden carrots at the end of the game wins.
The components.
The game board, rabbit figures, cities with strengths of 1, 2, and 3, farm tokens, camp tokens, and sky tower tokens.
The exploration cards. Territory cards.
These cards represent a square on the board with the coordinates at the top left. They also indicate if the territory produces any resources or already has a level 1 city on it. Note that plains and mountains do not produce any resources.
Building cards.
Building cards allow you to place building tokens or cities on territories you control to increase their size, strength, or wealth. Each card has the building type and requirement, if any. There are 4 types of buildings. Sky towers, which allow you to connect 2 territories as if they were next to each other. Farms, which produce basic or luxury resources. The trading post is a special farm that allows you to declare any one basic resource at the beginning of the harvest phase. We'll talk about that later. Cities, which increase your fief's strength of 1, 2, or 3. And camps, which allow you to gain control of an empty territory.
Provisions cards.
These allow you to draw 2 cards from the deck and play them immediately. There's no holding on to them, you gotta play them right now.
Parchment cards.
Parchment cards are kept secret until the end of the game, but you can look at them whenever you'd like. They will give you extra golden carrots by either completing missions or simply having the card.
Set up.
Place a level 1 city on top of all the city spaces on the board. Shuffle all the cards and create a single deck. Each player chooses a bunny color, places 1 on the score track and the rest in front of them. Then the game progresses over 4 rounds.
Round phases. Beginning of a round.
Everyone draws cards. For 3 players, draw 12 cards each. With 4 players, draw 10 cards each. For 2 players, you will each draw 10 cards plus an additional 10 card reserve deck.
Exploration phase. Part A. Draft cards.
All players simultaneously keep 2 cards from their hand, then pass the remaining cards to their neighbor. During rounds 1 and 3, pass to your left. During rounds 2 and 4, pass to the right. For a 2-player game, you instead draw 1 card from your reserve deck and add it to your hand. Then you keep 1 card and discard another. I know, it's weird, but trust me, it balances out the game for 2 players. Then you pass the remaining cards to the other player.
Part B. Play cards.
After passing, all players will play the card or cards they have chosen. Territory cards are played immediately by adding a bunny figure to the coordinates on the card. Building cards are placed face up in front of you with the city or building token on top of the card. Provisions cards are played at this time as well. And parchment cards are placed face down in front of you. Everyone continues drafting, passing, and playing cards until their hands are gone.
Oh no, my hands. Construction phase.
You may now place your cities, camps, and other buildings or hold on to them until a later round. You may only place buildings and cities on territories you control. They must meet the building requirements, if any, and there can only be 1 building or city per territory. You can, however, place a building on a territory that already produces a resource. Also, you cannot move a previously placed building or city.
No.
Camps can be placed on empty territories. If more than 1 player has a camp they want to place, the player with the lowest priority number on their camp card places first. Note that if a territory card with the same coordinates as your camp is played, your camp and bunny are removed, then replaced by a bunny from the person who played the territory card.
Oh. Harvest phase.
After all the cards have been played, players will harvest golden carrots from their fiefs. A fief is composed of 1 or more connected territories that you control. They are connected by sides, but not diagonally. Lava flows, shown on the board, separate territories, so they are not connected either. Also remember that sky bridges connect 2 territories, potentially combining 2 fiefs into 1
super ultra mega awesome fief.
The wealth of a fief is calculated by multiplying the total city strength by the number of different resources. For example, this fief has a level 1 and level 2 city, making the strength 3. It also produces 2 different types of resources. That second wood, it don't count, making the total wealth of the fief 6. Note that if a fief has a city but no resources, or resources but no cities, the wealth is 0. Math.
End of the game.
After you complete the 4th round, the game ends. You now take turns revealing your parchment cards and resolve them. Some parchments have requirements in order to gain the golden carrots, such as the farmer, which you gain 1 golden carrot for each carrot you produce. Or the explorer, which gives you 3 golden carrots for each territory you control on the corners of the board. There are also treasures which give you golden carrots without any requirements. The player with the most golden carrots wins, and gets the honorific title of Big Ears until the next game.
I am Big Ears, the Bunny King. The land.
If you found this tutorial helpful, please subscribe below and share it with your friends. If you like to look at pictures, follow Board Game Tutorials on Instagram. Also check out BoardGameTutorials.com and sign up for our newsletter to get tutorials delivered to your inbox.
Bye.